I saw a great documenting video of a schizophrenic person, two of them from 1983, and they were very fun and fascinating and interesting. It's funny because the interviewer will ask the man a question, and uh, and Lean Peen sent me the video, or Ben sent me the videos. And anyway, the interviewer will ask the schizophrenic guy a question, and the guy will go off on, just like a random goose chase of topics that have nothing to do very much with the question at hand. It's like they are in their own world, and even if you ask them questions, it just kind of bounces off of them and they continue their own story. And it reminded me of some of the rants that I've done that seem to go in random directions. I thought it was funny. It was a funny video to see this normie doctor get pwned by this schizophrenic guy who kind of evaded many of his questions and did his own thing and said what he wanted to say. It was a very powerful and very fun video. I might link it in the comments if you guys want. I'll probably link it in the description or whatever if you guys want to watch it. And the thing I wanted to get around to saying that is that, so yeah, watch that video. It's very interesting. I think you guys will like the video a lot. 1983 schizophrenic interview with a doctor, just like you look it up or something. And then what I wanted to go on to say also is that it's hot in here. Boy, I'm in my jacket. In my car slacking off at work. And work's going fine, by the way, in case you guys were wondering. So far, it's been chill today, which is nice. And almost halfway through my shift, basically halfway. So that's nice. Anyways, close to halfway anyway. I was trying to say that disability, NEPUX or whatever, is like what was it? I had it in my head a second ago. It's, I forgot the wording I used. And I just get so anxious and nauseous when I brush my teeth and when I eat, and on work days I get so nauseous. It's like when you're applying for disability, your thoughts become so much more powerful about what you think about yourself or whatever, and that they start to form your personality changes and warps to your thoughts, because your thoughts become this. Your thoughts become, okay, I'm applying for disability, therefore I can't work. Therefore something's wrong with me. Therefore I should get disability. Therefore I can't work. Therefore something's wrong with something of mine. Therefore I have a problem issue that can't be solved easily by doctors or myself or whoever permanently, because NEPUX is permanent in the States, not in Europe. They trick you into getting a job and then they take it all away from you. If you have a disability in Europe, that's what happened to Kuhn, Lad in the comments. Ketone in the comments. That happens to other NEETs in European NEETs, but it's much easier to get NEPUX in Europe than America, but it's much easier for them to take it away, whereas in America I think it's somewhat permanent, but if you get tricked into a job they might take it away still, even in the States. I'm not sure about that. I think that might be how it works. If you go to jail, I think they might take it away. If you get a prison record, they won't give you disability, I think. All these rules around it, But so you guys get what I'm trying to say, right? Like, let me wrap it up. Let me tie up this loose ends. So what I was saying is that, like, if you apply for disability and you think you should get disability, then you break yourself into a million pieces, and you start believing that you're broken into a million pieces, and that there's something fundamentally wrong with you. And then even if at the start you know that there was nothing wrong with you and you were just lazy and you wanted disability, everything about your life changes towards your thought pattern, your new thoughts, whereas all of a sudden now you're getting all these mental issue problems or or eating disorder problems like me in my case, or personality problems or whatever, and then it could all be because of thought changes from applying for disability, and so what I'm saying is your whole life and personality warp around disability if you're trying to get on it, and then you start believing, even if at the start you didn't believe it, now all of a sudden you believe, oh, there is something wrong with me and I do deserve disability, and why am I working? Because I should be on disability. But even if I was on disability, I'd still probably be pretty silly when it comes to certain thoughts, I suppose. And I don't like using serious words, so I prefer the word silly or powerful or something like that. I don't like scary words or anything like that. Oh man, it's sweating in here. And so sorry, I'm just worried someone's gonna see me in my car like my boss. So you guys get what I'm saying, right? You understand? I hope some of that made sense. I'm just saying this is a theory. I don't even know if this is a fact, but it's a weird theory. It's a weird theory that your thoughts have power over you and they make things real that were not real in the past. And then it's like the Haunted Mask episode where she puts the mask on and all of a sudden she's a monster. Well, when you apply disability, you're putting on a mask and then you're becoming the monster that the mask turns you into from that episode of R.L. Stein's Goosebumps. If you remember Haunted Mask with Mary Beth, what was her name? Something Beth? Mary Beth, maybe? I think Mary Beth. It's so hot in here. So that's what I was trying to get around to saying. I think it's very important that this topic be talked about and be listened to by everyone in their right mind who can possibly listen to what I have to say, and it might be applying to disability, because I'm applying for my 4th time. I've been denied by the judge 3 times, so this is my 4th time. Usually I think each time you apply it takes about 10 months or so to see the judge again, or 12, I don't know, 10 or 12 or something. Because I first applied in 2017 and now it's 2021, still not on disability. Obviously, even if I did have it and I just chilled in my own room and didn't go to work and stuff like that, I would still be uncomfortable in the head sometimes, or I call it is being I call it stir crazy. It's just this uncomfortable feeling in the mind that builds up over time and gets very uncomfortable. I don't know how to describe it, so I just call it stir crazy. And if I don't take the stupid antipsychotics lately, sometimes I feel a little weird. And then, like, if I don't go out of my room enough, then I start feeling stir crazy, and it starts building up, and like your mind gets more and more uncomfortable and just a bad state of mind, whatever. It's just a really annoying buzzing. It's a buzzing state of mind. It's very buzzing, and you know, and I've had the eating disorder for 5 years, so I should get disability for that, I guess, you know, or something like that, you know. I don't know if anyone gets it over that, because I've never heard of someone getting it for an eating disorder. Usually it's more of a mental thing, but I do think eating disorders could be mental. I don't know about my case. Mine feels very physical, whereas I don't really have a choice in the matter. So it feels like it's hardwired into my brain and unfixable. I've even had pastors pray over me for it to fix it, and it has not helped. So it seems like prayer has not helped from a pastor either about eating disorder cures. So yeah, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm just chilling at work. It's hot in my car. I'm sweating. Sweaty boy. Just trying to kill time until it's time for me to go home. But I gotta work again tomorrow, but just killing time till I get to go home, you know? And it's hard for me to imagine other people with jobs, because my job, you can kind of slack off a good amount, and other jobs are way harder because you're like a restaurant server, and you're always like getting food to tables and getting yelled at by the patrons, and to me, it seems like 90%, 99% of jobs are hell. And I still haven't found the perfect one. I'm still looking for the perfect one. I'd rather be a famous E-star or game maker E-star or whatever than a job worker guy, I think. Pretty much, I think. But that hasn't happened yet, obviously. But that's what I would prefer over working, I think. Just, make games and swim at the gym and just chill and not live at a rehab, live at my own room and not a rehab, have a beer whenever I want, and stuff like that. So, I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna chill in the car and wait or get back to work or something. I don't know. If I come up with more ideas, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, see you guys. So, it's the end of the shift. Kind of. Just, in 50 minutes, but just chill for 40 minutes or so. And then go home. The end of the shift, not much. I just had to, my favorite part of the day, I put the umbrellas down and then locked the bathrooms. And that's pretty much it. Walked around the parking lot, didn't see anything weird. Sometimes kids drink in this lot. You have to tell them to leave or call the cops if they're drinking in this lot, or they have weed deals where they meet up and exchange weed or something in this parking lot. So, and I don't know. Even if I catch people doing crazy shit, I don't know if JR has the balls to tell them to fuck off, to be honest. When it comes to JR, he's kind of he's not a cop. He's quite soft on the inside, Quite soft. And yeah. Anyway, end of the shift. It was a pretty chill day overall, I think. It's pretty chill. Nothing scary happened, which is my favorite when nothing scary happens. There was a drug addict, but he used the bathroom and he left. And that's all I saw from him. We do get drug addicts down here. I don't know why. Just get them. Not sure why. We do technically have a liquor store on the harbor, which is probably a bad idea, but we have one. Yeah. Today almost over. Just have another retarded day tomorrow of work, and then 5 days of chill, baby. I might even get Del Taco after work. I'm really not eating enough, I don't know. Maybe I should do that tomorrow. But just not eating enough food these days. Yeah. Hopefully tomorrow will be chill as well. Yeah. Hey, it's me. I'm working today and tomorrow, so probably do some vlogs today and tomorrow. Just feeling very anxious and nervous and stuff, and I forgot to take the antipsychotics today and yesterday. If I don't take them, sometimes I start feeling weird or uncomfortable. So maybe my body is physically dependent on them. I don't know how it works. Or something. So, hope today's a chill day. And tomorrow as well. Pray for me. Pray that it's chill for me. Please. I told that black roommate idiot to be quiet. He said okay. He has not been being quiet at all. He's a fucking retard. He's very loud. He's fucking stupid as fuck. And just inconsiderate of everyone else in the room. I told the manager, and, so, I don't know. I'm going to have to complain to staff again probably or something because he's so loud and annoying. Let's see. Oh, I got a new laptop. So it's working great. It's really working good. I'm really happy about it. Playing Heroes of the Storm. Making 3D games. It's not crashing at all. No crash. It's incredible what a good computer can do. Very, very nice. So I am making a lot faster progress on the 3D games and stuff like that. I'm working on like a haunted house one, as you can see through the other videos. I have like breakable plates, drawers, dresser drawers that open and close, doors, mirrors, stairs, and pick-upable objects, drag and drop objects, stuff like that. So I just have to think of like the plot and stuff of the game, and I have to design the house more with assets that I found on Itch. If you need 3D model assets, you can look on Itch, by the way, for payable or free assets. So that's where I got my assets, because I don't know how to model very well. I technically start work right now, so I should probably get to the office. I'm in my car. I don't really start till 2, but technically I start at 1:30, but even though I don't start till 2, if that makes sense, so I guess I should show up and shit. So I'm gonna go walk to the office, and I'll just chill, hopefully today, and hang out in my car or some shit like I usually do, and just slack off. I'm the king of spam games, king of slacking off and jacking off for that matter. And alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. And on my breaks, and I take long breaks, trust me, I call my friend in Texas, because he's funny and because I don't get data at the harbor anyway, so I can't even go on the internet on my phone. I can on the work phone, but then yeah. So I might browse like WizChan on the work phone. I've done that sometimes in my car, but I call people on my breaks. I just talk to them. Oh boy, another work day tomorrow, man. Yeah. Why aren't I an E-star already? Oh, that's right, because blah blah blah. So it hasn't worked out yet. That's why. Because I don't got the luck that other people got. That's why. I need some of that luck. I need it now. The sooner I get the luck, the better. I want to get neat bucks and drink beers and swim at the gym. Is that too much to ask? I don't know. Maybe that is too much to ask. Maybe, some people's lives are heaven and some people's lives are hell. I don't know what to tell you. These boomers, they have life on easy mode. They have heaven lives. They're idiot boomers, and they had everything handed to them, etc., etc. What do we get? Expensive ass renting a small room apartment. Very expensive. With no way to save money and no aspect or way out of buying a house, because they're very, very expensive. Everything is expensive. And we make fucking no money. I make $16. Some security companies pay better. They pay good. Not this one. I'll tell you that much. Not this one. I have a buddy. He makes $25 an hour. On holidays, that's $50 an hour to stand around. Or sit around. He might even have a chair, I think. Imagine that. Imagine that. So yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just want a job that's not scary. You know? My current one, a bit too scary. I need something less scary. But then again, when it comes to me, most things in life are scary. So you can't really take my advice on this. Driving, scary. Flying, airports, scary. Not flying, but airports, because you can get lost in an airport. And they're a mess. Airports are a mess. Traveling, scary. Getting lost, scary. Going somewhere without a GPS or a map, scary. Talking to girls, is that scary? That's probably on the scary scale, somewhere up there. What else? Teenage pregnancy, scary. Gotcha. Fixing anything, scary. Handiwork at all, scary. Doing something I don't know how to do and have no clue, which is most things, scary. Somehow my parenting didn't teach me anything. All I know how to do is make shitty games. That's my thing. I tried drawing, it's too hard. Making music, too hard. Making videos to become an E-star, that didn't work. The only shot I have is like if my shitty games somehow blow up. And that's a small chance, very, very small. Maybe non-existent. I don't know. So far, not working out the way I want. Should be an E-star by now. With all this effort that I put on the internet. It has not worked at all. With all this effort, a lot of effort, into this internet shit. And nothing. It's like sinking years and years of your life into something. And you end up with like a nickel out of it, you know? Like you spend your life doing something, and then at the end of your life they give you a nickel. And they say, oh, you did that? Here's a nickel. Motherfucker. King. Zabujard. You know? I don't mean to get nihilistic and realistic and shit like that. I know the world's a negative place enough. You don't have to hear it from me. I know you guys watch these vlogs for positive, uplifting vibes. You guys like vibing out, as the Zoomers call it. I know. I know what it's like. I saw bright lights on the boat. It made me nostalgic for Christmas light time, which is coming up. It's nothing more beautiful than a pair of Christmas lights, even prettier than a pair of tits. It's a pair of Christmas lights. Stockings, candy canes, Christmas trees. Don't even get me started. The leafy green. That's clove. Mint. Peppermint. It's got it all. Christmas has it all. It's got it all. You know? It's got it all. And, I guess the nice thing about work is that it makes me want to vlog. And then I can upload videos for you guys instead of the game progress videos. You can have some vlog videos. Hear about the twisted mind. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Hear about the interesting, silly mind of a boy who works and has applied for disability 4 times. Count them, 4. And has been denied 3. Thrice. When is my next meeting with a judge already? They never tell you until like 2 weeks before. Hey, you got denied. Let's try to meet with a judge again in 10 or 12-ish months. We'll let you know 2 weeks after, 2 weeks beforehand to get ready before the judge. Which is not a lot of time to get ready. And, yeah, the employees are starting to go home. That's always nice to see people fucking leaving their hard jobs and going home and having some time to themselves, you know. These, you know, these girls, they'd have to be pretty brave to talk to me. 'Cause who am I? Maybe I'm, you're not supposed to talk to strangers, you know? That's what you're not supposed to talk to strangers. I'm a stranger to people. I'm a stranger to all these people. So, you know, don't talk to me unless you're looking to get crucified in the real world, because, you know, women are such cowards, they never even talk to me. I don't really talk to them, but they're scaredy cats and they don't talk to me. If they did talk to me, I'd be like, oh, well, maybe I should ask this girl for her number. And then, but that never happens anyways, so, it's, you know, and I'm on online dating for like, I paid for a month. I don't think I'm going to renew it for the next month. I think I'm done. I think, oh, this did not work at all. I think I'm out of here. I want to pay $30 again for, I don't find any of the girls, I don't know. They're in LA and they're too far away because I'm not in LA really. And I don't really want to drive to LA. I don't really want to drive, period. You know, and most of them are pretty, horrifyingly ugly. And, yeah, I think online dating has been a complete, has not worked. Hasn't worked, at all. So, I'm going to be alone another 10 years, perhaps. I'm at the decade. It's been a decade of loneliness for me. Imagine that. And it's been so easy to be alone compared to trying to get some girl or something like that, you know. It's been, when you're a guy, it's like, these women, they don't, you know. They don't pay you any mind. When you're the guy, you have to do everything for that stupid bitch just to get inside of her fucking tight-lipped whatever. You have to beg on your knees for a shred of attention from one of these fucking women. They're just on their phone, on their Facebook. They're rating the newest nail polish flavor on nailpolish.com, and you know, they're in their own little world. you know? And it's like that song said, some boys will take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world. Oh, daddy dear, won't you please be the one? 'Cause girls, they want to have fun. And, you know, that's horse shit. Because, it's just so conceited. Like, oh, I'm being taken away from the world because I'm dating someone, and now I'm not a trophy bitch on the mantle of some guy's slack-jawed cock-home. What a terrible song choice. And yeah, you know, so that's, you know, I hope this girl doesn't hit my car when she unparks her car right now. Please don't hit my car. Stop, don't hit my car. Okay, we're good. She did not hit my car. You never know with women drivers. And she's cute too. I should open up her car door by force and like gut her like a fish or whatever that means. I don't know what that means, but some people say that on you know, that's, some people say that at some people say that in the movies. Everybody says that in the movies, you know, when they see a slab of meat walking by. I want to gut that stupid bitch like a fish. They say that in every movie you've ever seen. They say that in the Invincibles. What's that movie called? With the Disney Pixar hero, the Incredibles. They say that in the Incredibles. Mr. Incredible starts fucking his family goldfish, and his parents come home and find him fucking the fish. And Mr. Incredible's 45. He says, "Get out of my room, you assholes! I'm busy here." And Mrs. Incredible comes in. She's like, "It's okay, it's okay. He does this every day." And everybody in the theater laughs, and they think it's one big joke. They think life is one big joke, and they think you can't be a joke without yolk on an egg. They think only an egg gets a yolk, but only a real boy gets a joke. And that's what everybody thinks of what I've done on the internet. And you know, I guess, you know, everybody says I have the hardest life in the world. But do they? You know, do they though? Do they have the hardest life in the world? You know? It's like, I don't know if they do. I don't know if they do have the hardest life in the world. Even though that's what everybody says, oh, I have the hardest life in the world. I'm not so sure about that. You know, and you know, it's fucking yeah, you know, so it's messed up, man. It's messed up. It's chewed up. Cobra, are you listening to this, Cobra? Didn't have to call the police today, so that's nice. Although they've been nice the times I've called them. They had a hot police bitch came and talked to me last time I called about graffiti, and she came up to me and she talked to me, and I said, "Okay, thanks a lot." And she didn't say "you're welcome," stupid fucking cunt bitch, a policeman. But at least she was really nice and sweet. But when somebody says "thanks a lot," you're supposed to say "you're welcome," you dumb, conceited, dumbass bitch who was a police woman. I mean, everybody knows when somebody says "thanks a lot," you say, "oh, no problem," or "you're welcome." You don't just say "bye." That's a bitch answer. And that's the truth about everything in the universe, which is actually a flat disk, flat Earth area. There's no universe. It's a made-up science word by fags. There's a small, flat-shaped Earth area. There's no universe. Give me a break. Give me a break. Universe, please. We're in some giant god's toy box, being toyed around by like monkey pirates, having our joints moved in to and forth, back and fro. You know, we could be in some giant god's toy box right now. We wouldn't even know it. And look, I haven't even been baptized. You know, John the Baptist and Christ were both baptized. It's a very holy thing to do. A guy at my house just got baptized into Mormonism. Yikes. I'm going to have 10 wives and fuck all of them. You know, that's Mormons. But, you know, and my stepdad's Mormon too, so whatever. But if I want 25 fuckable wives, I'll join Mormonism, you know? If that's what I want, then I'll get right to it. But I haven't done that. So yeah, I feel like I thought about this a few days ago, but it's like, if I'm going to get baptized, I want it to mean something. If I'm going to get baptized, I want to be like, oh, I'm not on Pornhub every day. I'm getting baptized. I deserve to be baptized. But it's like, oh, hey, after this baptism, do you mind if I search, if you mind to go in the bathroom and search on Pornhub really quick? There's this video I've got to watch in the church bathroom. Is that okay? I'm going to ask the priest that. He's going to say, get out of here, you son of a bitch. And I say, do you mind if I come in the baptism tub if I have my phone out on Pornhub.com? And this is like, no. So it's like, if I'm going to get baptized, I want to be in the right state of mind. I don't want to just be a coomer, which is what I've been since I was like 13, you know what I mean? And so like, so yeah, write in the comments if you've been baptized. I want to hear about it. It is an interesting thing to do. I do know some people have been baptized, like my sister, and I don't know if my parents have. They might have been. And I don't know anyone else who has been, but, you know, it's a thing some people do. And, you know, I don't even really feel like, you know, I feel like I'm left out of Christianity or the world in general. I feel like I'm a loner left out of everyone's circle. And so it's like, oh, I'm going to get baptized. Oh, I'm still a loner in my own circle with nobody to talk to. And, you know, I could die right now and everybody would just start clapping. You know, it's like, let's say, oh, now there's no one to spam YouTube and Newgrounds with games and videos and stuff like that. And so, what was I saying? What was I saying? You know, so, baptisms, like, so yeah, write in the comments if you think I should or whatever. And I'm not saying I'm going to right now. Obviously, I'm not in there yet. I'm not at that place yet. And you see, you may never be at that place. Maybe you should just get fucking baptized. You know what I mean? So it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? It's just you guys are like, what, a baptism? What? It's just like a ritual. It's like a ritual thing. You know, it's just like what holy people did. So it's like, I want to do something cool that other cool people did. So it's like, I probably should, you know, get baptized. And if you're thinking about getting baptized and you're not a coomer, I say go for it. But right now, as it stands, you know, with my mind in the way it is, I feel like it's, I'd be a fraud. I'd be a fake going into that fucking baptism water. I'd be an absolute fraud fake. And I don't really feel a connection to God or anyone, even though I go to church every Sunday. I feel nothing. I feel no connection. And I feel, that's how it is right now. And how it's been for a long time. The medicine or the neat life or the schizo, whatever, something in my mind clicked several years ago and made me a hollow shell of a human being with no emotions and hasn't cried in like 12 or 15 years. You know, it's like something snapped and changed, and I haven't been a human in a really long time. And so I don't even know what they are like anymore, human people. And so I'm a fraud on Earth, even. A fraud amongst frauds, a fraud amongst human frauds. And it's crazy, and it's a mess, and it's wild. You know? And I'm sure some of you out there might be able to relate as well to my talkings. And so, you know what I mean? So God bless you guys, and God bless your families, and I hope you have a great weekend. I'm going to be working tomorrow, so I hope you guys aren't working tomorrow. So just chill and start making games on Construct 2 and Unity with Playmaker or Bolt or Visual Scripting, Bolt or Playmaker, or Construct 2 is very easy. And you guys start making games and make cartoons on After Effects or something. Do something. These are cool, neat hobbies that I've found that I've been doing a long time, that I found that I like. So I feel like you guys should give them a try, especially if you are neat, looking for something to do or something like that. So that's what I've found to do. As someone with, I gotta stop talking. I gotta, work's almost over. I should probably get out of here. I gotta go to the office first. But yeah, God bless you guys. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for listening. Bye.